Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Barry Wong Gum Sing. As required, our loving grandson, my grandson, Georgia Heng Jing, he wished to find out our family, where our family, how start, where come from. Yeah, actually, I should speak back about 6,000 years because Chinese have over 6,000 years history, and so I have to try to explain a little bit more because the old country is not a new country like U.S., Canada, just a couple 300 years, and Chinese have 6,000. 6,000 was a lot of things happen, and physically, medically, and literature, and a lot of things is discovered so long, like the compass, like the power. Those things was discovered by Chinese in thousands years ago, and I like to mention about China. This line is Chinese area. Unfortunately, the Russian forced Mongolian to take over this when Chinese government was so weak. So we lost a big portion. It's Mongol. But we have 5 big family. Actually, we get about 52 family all over China. But Han, we are Han. Han is the biggest, and Han means Mongolia. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, Wui, somewhere here. Mong, Wui, Zhong is Tibet, somewhere here. Yeah. So we find out our start from Changgang, Wanghe, from here to there. Our great-grandfathers start their family over there, and we dig out a lot of old things, metal, bone, literature. Long time ago, we don't have paper, and Chinese discovered the paper was so late. They just use animal's bone and carving the work. That was about 5,000 years. What we call gap the bone. There. Now it's very, very expensive in the museum there. Yeah. And we found out and write down the old saying, a lot of Chinese history there. But unfortunately, during this 6,000 years, a lot of war. This inside the country war, and outside the Japan here, they want to take over China. First step, they take over Korea. So, and then from there to here. So when I was 2 years old, 1 year old, the Japanese come to China, get in China, and fight with Chinese government just against them. But unfortunately, we have our background was so bad. We have a queen. The queen is Sai Tai Ho. It's from Mong, somewhere there. They took over China, and then the queen was so bad. So just don't know and order down. You don't obey, chop your head. Just very cool. It's not good. In those days, the 8 country happened like that because Chinese have boxer. Why the box come in? Boxer want to pull down the queen. Unfortunately, they can. Yeah, and the country, the military was so strong. So those boxers just teach their kung fu and do something. Unfortunately, a lot of missionary from overseas, from U.S., from England, from Dutch, from Holland, and German, and came here, and then the boxer don't know about white people. They never seen before. They just said, oh, this different with us, must go. They must go, and somebody impolite say go. But now we call where old West. That means Mr. West. You can. Unfortunately, those missionaries was killed by those boxers. And 8 countries just fight and take over the king and kick the queen far away to escape somewhere. At that day, there are 8 countries: Germany, Holland, England, of course Japan, and even U.S., American. They take over there and ask to sign a lot of abnormal agreement, cut the land to be their business, 5 cities to be their trade city without any tax, and they bring the opium in, and they plant the opium in East Indian, and then ship to China. Chinese official, one of them was called Lam Chui, was really good, and he controlled these 2 provinces, and then they ship the opium in, and then they use the fast boat. In those boats, just like Oxford and Cambridge, this university racing boat that can so many oaks so fast, so that the government cannot chase them. So they just use a lot of floating lot against the sea by the shore there, and stop them. But Lam Chui get the opium and burn in China somewhere, in Canton, and then so this 8 country people say, hey, you burn our opium, you kill our missionary. Then they just send a fleet come to try to hit trouble and want to conquer China. But unfortunately, they all losing, especially England. They call in Canton. Chui was really good. So burn the opium and kick them out. And then they go back and ask more soldiers, more fleet come to Nanking. Unfortunately, Nanking, the military is no good. So take over and then sign the agreement, say Nanking situation, rule or something like that. So we lost a few Hong Kong, cut Hong Kong, and Harmon, Salmon, Tianjin, these good places for trade. And then that means the situation was really bad. Inside war, outside war, and then our great-grandfather, Wang's family, just escaped to Canton, what we call Xiuguan, right there, Xiuguan. And then there are too many people there, so many refugees. So our great-grandfather was one of the branch, refugee. So everybody tried to get out from Xiuguan. But Xiuguan was a big museum. They all have their temple there. Now, our Wang's family, went down to Canton, the south part, what we call Taishan. So, okay, up to this, maybe the picture you could know a little bit now. Then our great-grandfather from Xiuguan, we could from Xiuguan and come. Earlier, we cannot find out our family, which province come from. But we are Han for sure. Great-grandfather from Xiuguan. From year now, my age, my generation is about 8 generations back. 中人 is the first great grandfather from Xiuguan, and then spread and go down to south to Taishan, and then the whole family just stay in Taishan for generation 1, 2, 3, 4 continue. Like 中人、振光、維啟、嘉儀、孝順、瑞賢。瑞賢 is my grandfather. Yeah. My father was youngest, so I no chance to see him, and he passed away. And then my father's Hoài Hạc, and then the me Kim Sing, and then Wood Hằng is your father, and then the Joshua Hằng Jing Sun Jing up to your generation is 10 generations from Xiuguan. This is our family tree. I hope you understand. And I like to mention about Zhongyan. Zhongyan, his age just 76 and passed away. And then in old day, because the medicine is not that good, so you say a certain time you have to go. He get Mrs. Chen from Chen family is 76 too. Yeah, his wife. And then Zhen Guang 72. In those days, 70 years of age is say old person. It's not easy to get that. Yeah, and then Wei Kai. Yeah, Wei Kai's mother Ju. Yeah, Wei Kai is 68 years age, and then Zhen Guang 76. Those are old age people in old day. Actually, in old day, a lot of people about 50, 60 and pass away. But our family, our great grandfather was long life, what we call long life. Yeah, and Wei Kai only 52 and pass away. Yeah, this is almost the short age for this grandfather. And this another one is Gayi is 45, and then up to and down to our age. I'm 77, over 77, and because of medicine, so I last longer. And now Wood Hằng is your father, Caleb. I think he would be long life. And then Caleb's son Joshua and Robson is only 16 or so. As Joshua, you require to know a little bit my generation and how we move. Actually, I born in Hong Kong, Kowloon Hospital. The hospital is still there on the hill. It's beautiful there. And Bak is your uncle. He born in Hong Kong. It's called another hospital. That hospital is huge. Only the hallway, add all together, is 5 miles. 5 miles. But the hospital is still there. Your uncle, Asa was sick, is born there. When he born there, I carry him from Hong Kong and flew 14-hour plane, jet plane. In those days, jet plane, 14 hours to reach Vancouver. Okay, this portion. And then your father, Caleb Wood Hằng, is born in Vancouver. He is overseas born, Vancouver. And Elim, your aunt Elim, is born in Vancouver too. The reason why I call him Caleb, and a little bit different is, I really like the name with meaningful. Yeah, like I'm Barry. I wish my son better than me, so try to get an A. So Asa, from the English dictionary, you could find out Asa is a helper. a doctor. So I get his name, but he reached what I expect. And then your daddy came, your daddy born in Vancouver, is Caleb. Caleb is a good fighter, a good work. Hopefully is helping people. And then your aunt Elim. Elim is another name from the Bible. It's get a lot of trees and the fountain is so good. So I wish our children could help people and serve God this way. So A is B Barry, C Caleb, that's your father, and D is Diana, and then and that's Elim. So we put A B C D E, and with meaning there. And in Chinese name, you call Hang Jing. Your brother called Sun Jing. Hang Jing, Sun Jing is on the ground. And from the Bible, very beginning, say God said, light is good. In those days, you get the Bible? In those days, there's darkness, and then the light come, and then God good. So I just name Guang Jing is from top, and then Tian Jing, the sky, Tian Jing, and then I wish you brothers, we call brothers, but you call them cousin. That means stand firm and then hold the sky. That means any problem, you brothers could hold the situation in a good manner. Okay, talk about in Hong Kong. I have working with the government, do the job really big. Yeah, and the big job usually, I work in the public work. Big job usually government do it, and small job, medium-sized job is private people do it, privatized. Then I worked there about 10 years, and then I worked in the engineering firm another 2 years. Then before that, I married with your mama. Yeah, she was born in Canton, from Canton, and because the war, and she moved to China. And then I met your mama in the church. We don't have a deal, man and woman, loving life not that much. We are so busy in the church job. She take care of the children. Yeah, I take care all the maintenance and expansion, that kind. But we was in the same fellowship, and then later on we marry, and then we come. Marry about a year, and then we supposed to come, but Mama was pregnant, so we wait another year, like get birth, and then we come. Yeah, then we come here, we start from zero, because before in Hong Kong we get our servant, we get our room, we get our. I don't have a car, I get a scooter. So transportation is soft, it's really good. Yeah. So we came here, we start again from zero. I just carry a few $100 with the wife and the baby, and then I start from there. Fortunately, I came before I came, I got a job. An engineering firm know my situation and hire me overseas. Never seen me before. And I came here, I scared to work because I'm too tired. I work every day until 1 or 2. So I work until Friday, but Saturday I fly. I just quit the job. You know, I fly to this country. I know this is a nice country, nice green mountain, river. Start all over again, just like Joshua from the Bible. He was a good fighter, he take over Moses and then bring the people outside Egypt. So come to the good place. So I call your father is Caleb. Caleb is from the Bible. Nothing there. And start from beginning, from zero.
呢度你講就咩？
Then
我
I
俾
tried
錢
to rent a place, but my good friend, he rent a room. We rent a house, 2 rooms. They have a room, I have a room. They got 1 baby, I get Asa, Uncle Asa. So 3 of them, I lived there for 7 months. Then he got laid off. And then I got laid off. Fortunately, he is engineer. He cannot get any job. So I go and find a job. And one company called Placer Development is big mine all over the world. Asked me to be a draftsman there because I graduated Hong Kong Technical College. Yeah, then I just argue, get more money. So my old office, those people, actually Simons, a stupid guy. In those days, you get a job, you just get a job. Don't ask money. So, and, but fortunately that the manager, our personnel manager, he likes me. He said, I like you, but can you work for me? I said, okay, but just $400 is too little for our family. I wish to get a bit more. So he said, okay, I have a meeting. Monday I call him, meeting, not talk to my part. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Friday, still not. But fortunately, Friday, I get another job from Department of Indian Affairs. You know, from Department of Indian Affairs, get me the money is about 500, more than that. So I go there and work there. And Sunday I go to one church. Alliance, we just start a new church and borrow the spray used as basement to be Chinese portion. Then I met a young guy, and guy, hey Barry, why you don't come to work? I said, I'm talking about money, about the Placer development. Placer, they don't get me enough. Then he said, you don't come, I can't go, because I go and take his position, and then he go work overseas. So I know that. He said, why you don't come? The boss was interview over 100 person. He just like you. You don't come, I can't go. That was happened like that. Yeah. Then I work Indian affair, and then we got no house. My friend is no job and to be a deliver boy, deliver Chinese food. Yeah, and got him a old Volkswagen and deliver thing. And then the Placer development asked me back. So I said, hey, how about you go there and take my position? But the guy doesn't like him. He's engineer. I was a draftsman. He don't like him, likes me. Then he just do delivery boy, and then he go down Seattle and work there. Still there. Yeah, and so that was happened. I went to work, and she carried a baby, and Pui's wife carried a baby, and look after the rooms. So they went to the east side, Vancouver, called Commercial. Commercial get Italian people live there, have one house for rent. So a lot of people want to rent that house. So they just ask him sign the name. End up they call her, hey, you come, I rent to you. But fortunately we got another friend, and we live close by their house, and then ask us and drive us walk around in the Argyle Street there, east side, cheaper. So we got a place, and then we bought the house. Why? Because cheaper than I rent a house. So the house is 1 bedroom and 1 study. So Asa was so good. One day he could run all over the house and so happy have our own house. We just pay $70 a month for payment, and we just get them $2,000 for deposit, not the down payment. So it's much cheaper than I rent a place for $500, you know. So that was God's blessing. It was so good. And one day before we got this house, we look around another place. They said, "You live here? Not this house, but up the attic there. Ask us to the old house, the attic there." So no, I said no, not convenient and dirty there. So we went to another place. A guy let us rent the place, and just window is pushed up down, big piece of glass like that, and then I check everything. I go there, the stove, and then she by the window, and then Asa Baba was passed by, and then boom, explode. Why? Because I turned on the gas stove. The gas stove was leaking, so I turned the spark, boom, and the stove just fell down like that, and the glass was pling, and you know the suction expand down there. So we didn't rent that place. And that place, a few families used 1 kitchen too. That was so poor, you know. But fortunately, we bought that house. And then I bought house, and then Ottawa sent a few guys come and interview all the worker here, and found, hey, you get that many experience, and then quietly raised me another level, from 3 to 4. So I get back pay about $3,000. In those days, $3,000 is a big one, you know. So they cut down me almost 1,000 tax, yeah. So I get $2,000, and then raise that little house. That little house just 1 bedroom. I raise up and put another level there. Move the kitchen, everything down, and top part is at least 4 bedrooms, 4 bedroom and kitchen and washroom. So we live there, and I do all that. Electrical. Need the license, I hire the guy. Okay, you just do the portion. Need the license, otherwise I do my own. Plumbing, do the same thing. Ask people jack up the house, and I put another level and then drop back. So what we call raise the house. So I do that job. So I go back often and talk to those guys. Those guys back from Second World War from Europe, and say, "Hey Barry, you do that job? I do my basement. Put me 18 days in the hospital." I said, "You know, we build Great Wall." They drinking coffee. Coffee time, drinking coffee. Yeah, you people build Great Wall. Yeah. So one day, I bought a pile of sand. So the truck come and lift up another St. Paul, and then your father was a naughty boy. Come. And Uncle Wallace came. And we are pouring conquer the other side. And he came and take all over. Nudity. Nothing covered. And then Uncle Wallace is just real mad. We do this. He just passed by and we cannot do that much, huh? Just help a little bit. And then hold your father and bang. So his hand, his man, bang, got a mark there. That's our father. Happened like that. Caleb, huh? So sometimes we went to Seattle to see him, and then he walked Seattle, and then he came to Vancouver every Friday and take early leave, and then take a bus, and then she cooked something, I carry the food, and then Uncle Wallace eat in the car, and I bring him to church, Alliance Church people group. He met Auntie Hermia and Mary later in that young people group. Yeah, I worked as a technician, draftsman in Indian Affairs, but one day, for 1960 sometime, and the Indian get the power, wish to get the power. The Indian talked to me. He want beside Indian, everybody should get out from North America because the land belonged to us. So they just argue more good and more job and more thing, but they didn't do good job. Yeah, they just do half day and go out and say, oh, that's Indian town. That's Indian town. This is what they mentioned. And then they get power, 60. They get 13-person group to be, say, red power. The red power there, and the government just don't care. Just 13 people. Yeah. And then later on, they get Indian Brotherhood. That means, all over BC have 1,220 Indian reserves. They all join together. Yeah. Before that, they come to my office. My boss, hey, Barry, you look after. What they want, you just give them. They get all, I draw that, all Indian reserve. They get this connection, get the information to be connect all Indian chief, and then fight with them and build up organization called Indian Brotherhood, and plus Red Power, and go down United States and get those Indians join together. Ottawa government, federal government just scare them. Whatever you say. Before they said you could fish and hunting all year round for your food, but they get the fish, sell it, and one day they get about 49 pickup truck of fish to sell to the market. But the Indian come out so angry, so Ottawa just scared. Okay, let them go. Let them bring the car, everything. Who speak loudly, just get them a good job. That's what federal government want to do it. Yeah, so a lot of chief, they know nothing, no education, no nothing, but get very good salary. And one West Band, one chief get 3 Mercedes. One person got 3. So rich, they don't have to pay tax. Because they say, I'm on my land. They don't pay tax. Since the Indian get power, the government just so scared. They just worry. They like black people, the legal, in the United States and burn all city. So many cities get trouble. They bring guns, and the other people, Korean, bring guns to protect their shops, restaurant or something like that. So the federal government want to change the plan, the job situation, and one engineer, he was a group leader, and want me to be his group. And then that means go to fly to reserve, and the big job he go there, small job I go there. So that day I get my air ticket, suppose fly Bellacula, Ocean View, 4 different places. But unfortunately that plane, suppose I fly tomorrow, and Ottawa suddenly no, stop. Use the old way, don't use the new one, because the Indian get trouble again. The trouble, they don't say trouble, they get Indian movement. They take over our office, so we stay in the house waiting the call. So they said, no, use old way, Barry can go. So I cannot go. Then I was so sad, and bring your father, Asa, Ilium, fly to Hong Kong to see my parents, because they didn't see your father and Google yet. And then I go to travel China. When I return to Hong Kong, I get a letter. Auntie Eleanor is our secretary. He was so good. We are so good friendship. So she pilot his own, not the office, and tell me, Barry, you're lucky. You fly that plane, you didn't fly. And George without ticket, and then he fly there, the plane dropped and killed. The pilot's wife, and 3 officers from Ottawa, and 1 lower mainland past you. Fortunately, you didn't go. George was a pilot in the Air Force, but he gets some kind of problem, he can continue, so he worked in our office. So he killed instead you. Happened like that. That night, I cannot eat a thing. I just, oh God, you give me good. You don't want me to pass away because the children still young. Happened like that on me. And when I come back and find out, that plane dropped down, they can find out because a lot of trees, BC is a great forest. But George's brother is a commander in Victoria, from the Victoria. He bought one soldier, fly all over there to find out the dead body. 14 days after they found out the plane, because the plane was not burned. They thought the plane no gasoline. So they dropped 7 people, 7 body mixed together and just divide by 7 parts. I shoot one of them. Among them, I shoot one among them. Yeah, you see. I'd like to talk a little bit about myself. During my age 1, the Japanese army fight over, cross Korean and fight to China. So in those days, we have against the Japanese. Unfortunately, our leader was not that good. So he stopped our soldier fight with Japanese, let the Japanese fight south by the sea. You know, in China, the richest part is around the Pacific Ocean till south, and the Japanese almost all take over because the Chinese soldiers cannot fight that much. Chinese is the background is not like to conquer people, like to defense only. So they just aim this way and defend our country and move the capital to Sichuan, Chongqing, far away. And then the Japanese for 9 years. The first year I was born, and until my age 5, I started beginning in school. Not finished the kindergarten, and Hong Kong British government was surrendered to Japanese, so I was in the war zone. In those days, it was terrible. They kill a lot of men, women, especially the girls. They cut them and whip them, and the children, and they do a lot of bad things there. So no food. We just allow people call a few ounces food a day per person. So we are so poor in those days. But my father just used a piece of leather, cut a piece of leather. I write down my name and my date of birth, where I come from, and hang my wrist here, just in case the war come. In case the war come, people still know who am I. Then fortunately, I cannot separate with my family. But in those days, my father don't want the Japanese to know my real name. My name is Wang Kim Sing. And then he just changed my name, Wang Sing. Sing means success. Wish the country will be success and fight back will be success. Fortunately, Japanese was surrounded. I saw the Japanese marching in when they come, and they go marching out, and with no weapon. And the British soldier just used a gun to control them, just a few for over 100 soldiers. This way, and go to the ship. Before, my sister, 2 years younger than me, my mother, she doesn't like children. My uncle, my mother's side, doesn't like uncle. Talk about my uncle. My uncle is a bad guy. He earned money, he married a woman, and got 5 children, and kicked to from Singapore, and moved those children to his father. Okay, you take care of them. And then get another wife, continuously. I know around 20 wives he got. So my mother just learned that, kick me out, because my auntie, my father's side's auntie, liked me very much. No son, just a daughter. Very much, and bring me to this house, about 3 years there. Too bad, I suffer, because my cousin, that means her wife, her daughter, see me once and hit once. See me the second, live in a small space, no outside, no garden, no nothing. So I just scared. And then I pee at night because too much. Then I suffer this. Until the war, they back to China, the old country there. I returned to my mom. In those days, I was 5, 6, 7, 8. In this 3 years and 8 months, Japanese control Hong Kong. And then in those days, a lot of people back home, and then my mother and my cousin bought 2 rabbits. My cousin go to build a big cage for the, and pick that the big rabbit there was a male. We got a smaller, was a female. In that night, we got 5 baby. That means from six rabbit. We grew about up to 200 because we sell the rabbit and buy rice and buy bean for food. So every day I have to cut the grass, go down anywhere, have grass and cut the grass, feed the rabbit. My sister go with me, cousin go with me, and one day a team of Japanese over 20 and come to there, the countryside, and all caught us. We are children, little boy, and in a rotten temple, 2 dead bodies there already, yeah, and was rainy day. I was wet all over, but my cousin get $30 and buy a piece of cake. The cake is rotten, no good, but we share. Unfortunately, we can't suffer that long. That piece of rotten thing, and wet and cold. So I try to, after that, I try to get out to pee. The side 2 walls, I go to middle, there are peas, and then I find out a small hole. So I know that's the chance. I have to run, I have to go. And I walk back. I will not go by myself. I walk back and tell my cousin and my sister, and tell them, you must listen carefully. You have to go there, turn right, and then straight, and then turn left, and then have the hole there. You go there from the hole. You 2 go first, I go to third. But unfortunately, when I go, the Japanese find out, hey, these 3 children run over, want to get out. So just shouting there, So I just run. We just run, and ran, go through. But Japanese cannot choose me. Otherwise, he should. Maybe I die. I can sit here today, you know. And 2 men carry use a stick to carry the goods in, and then say, kids, why you run? Don't run. I said, don't go there. Japanese there. No, you're stupid. No Japanese. And Japanese caused them stop to chase me, got them. So that was one reason. And every Sunday, when we get time, my father bring me, my sister, go to Lion Mountain there to get no trees in those days. Get the bush, get the root, and then carry back, bundle and carry back. Use a piece of bamboo and carry back. Usually no Japanese catch me, but one day a Japanese with a rifle, with a spear, and sung over our bundle of see any weapon or anything inside. So that was terrible. Yeah, in those days they kill a lot of people. I saw one and kill him on the street called Tam Gong Road, and they chop their hand, feet, and put the dead body right in front of there. I saw that. I saw too many dead body because no food. So every day I got 1 bowl of food, rice and split, morning and lunch. Evening time just soup, just drink the joke, just like that. And every day I am the one to carry a bowl of rice to the other street at the back of our house, to my mother's side's grandfather. So every day I do the same thing. But I want a shortcut to go to the lane there, and then on the lane I saw a dead body. I just cross it, and middle part another dead body. Already 2. I have to go now. So I go to search dead body there. So too many dead body, and somebody just left their children sit on the road and escape. That's no good, you know. And the children just crying until die. Nobody take care of them. Sometimes once I saw a dead body in front of a shop. The shop is sell something, but dead body nobody come to buy. So just ask another guy, hey, you move for me. I got you a few bucks. So the guy used a piece of a newspaper, hold the dead body's hand, and pull over there, and then they got business. In those days, it was really bad. Yeah, the Japanese really bad during the war. They in Nanking. That was the old capital, Chinese old capital, and killed 3 million people in one city. Yeah, but now they still refuse. Yeah, all the women just bring to the camp to amuse them, to whip them. And the Korean nowadays still chasing. Singapore, Thailand, Chinese still complain, but Japanese still say no. That's Hollywood. You make the story. We didn't do it. Like that. Yeah, still not that. But now a few Korean girl now is about over 80 something years old, and went to Japan with a team of people, and of course some Japanese people agree and try to protest. Nothing help. They ask you say sorry and put some money for their good. They refuse. Yeah. So in those days was bad. So I saw you two brothers, special this morning. Nice, strong, and age is young and powerful, can do a lot of things. They sent to be a soldier. You know how many how many Americans killed? The age about 18 to 25. And the Korean War, some people come, they come back, they get trouble with their brain. Use a brain can face the war, can do nothing. I just said to your father, say, Uncle Joseph is coming September this year to my house. Yeah, he is second son in the family. Another son, another brother younger than him, is a family doctor now. He was an engineer, retired. His brother was sent to Vietnam. Come back, can do nothing. Just sit there. Just sit there. Before he come back, in the army, a lot of specialists check him, say this man no good, and send back to Chicago, their homeland. He can do nothing, just sit there. And a few years, and then die. Because the war was so cold, so bad. Make a lot of, not this one, this is I know, a lot of people, Americans, fight overseas, come back, can do nothing. Or maybe they take drug, they just a piece of rotten material in the country now. So I just had a feeling, in case we have chance, we could try to help make peace the earth and serve God, and don't let this government start war, something like that. I wish you people could pass around our family tree, where we come from, how God bless us until that generation still strong and rich. And we wish God bring our family continue and to the future and serve Him and do something good. Thank you. talking about our family. This is part of our family root. Yeah, and this book is my father write down